Hello everyone, back with some more Lockdown. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. A little bit late on the punch, but whatever. Looks like my opponent has a 40 card deck, so that's always a nice way to start out for the first duel of the day. I'm actually working on... I just finished the next deck. I'm going to be tweaking it as usual, but otherwise it's... the core of it and stuff is done. It's working how I want it to, so I'm going to start writing the music for it, and we'll see if I can't get it out in another 2 to 3 weeks. And it looks like I'm playing against a Heraldic deck. These have been kind of popular lately. I'm not positive why. It's probably just the new support cards that they released for it, even though there was just a couple. Just a couple new cards doesn't usually make a deck really popular, but I guess in this case it did. They are a pretty good archetype overall though, so it does make sense. And they don't usually open up very powerfully. Like, this is a typical play. Sometimes they'll make an XYZ, but that's usually the extent of it. I was actually kind of hoping that they did too, because I have an evac, so I could have just walked all over it. Now, if I were to summon Barrier Statue right now, that would actually be incredibly good for me. I'm gonna make something, but I'm deciding if I want to go into a Key Beetle, because Heraldics, they don't really have that much removal power, especially when they can't special summon. Yeah, that's actually what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the Key Beetle, and I'm also going to summon. I'm gonna summon the Abyss Statue and see if I can get them to expel some of their resources. So first off, I'm going to use Key Beetle's effect and target my Vanity, which I'm not going to let them, even if they get rid of the Abyss Statue, if I can stop them from special summoning, that pretty much kills this deck. Heraldics, they are very XYZ centric, meaning if they can't get off their XYZ plays, that's basically all they can do, so you stop them dead in their tracks. So I'm going to see if I can do that. I opened up with the Statue plus the Vanity's Emptiness, so it shouldn't be too hard. To the very least, I can stall them out for a long time before they're actually able to make anything. Otherwise, I'm hoping to draw into a safe zone, obviously, so I can use it with Key Beetle, and that'll complete the, I guess, the ultimate lock for this deck, because it stops special summoning, and it stops your opponent from actually being able to do anything against Key Beetle, and most things against, safe zone when I draw into it. So right here, I'm actually going to Compulse, because they very drastically need to get over this, and every turn that they can't is another turn that they can't do any plays. And not to mention, they have no back row apparently, and okay, well, they have something as back row, but I don't really care what it is. I'm just going to risk it. And this gives me a huge opportunity to push for a whole bunch of damage. I can actually almost win this turn. Keyword almost. No, wait, I've got Cowboy. Not going to do the math right now, but I think I can win it this turn if all these attacks go through. And I know at least 2 of them are, because this will protect itself. This will bounce out of the way. Or I should say one of them will. This will bounce out of the way, won't be able to attack. 6th Sense, so they're just going to try to be sacky. Even though it might be a little bit too late for that, even if they do draw a bunch of cards. Because all they're going to be able to do is draw into more special summon stuff, more monsters. Okay, no, not drawing into anything, not milling anything either. So, it is looking... 33. Oh, you know what? No, I can bring them down to, I think, 150. Yeah, I was going to go into a Gunman, but there wouldn't really be much sense in doing that. Dark Worlds, really? Huh. So this is a Dark World Heraldic deck. That has synergy. That's a smart idea. So, I'm not going to do anything right here. I could use Key Beetle's effect, but I don't feel it necessary right now. And even if something were to go horribly wrong, I would still be okay, because I have Pot of Duplicity, and that would put me right back into the game. Going to bounce Thunderbird out of the way right now. Although I don't know why my opponent is special summoning Summoner Monk. Oh, they're going to special summon a Dark, so I'm just going to Vanity this. And this should make them GG. Like, if they already used the normal summon, they won't even be able to they could summon Darks before, but now they can't even do that. Which I guess it's a Dark World deck, so you know they could bring out a Dark World monster. I didn't see that coming, but the Vanity did stop them like I thought it was. So if you enjoyed this video, please comment, rate, subscribe, and stay brutal.